There's something I've noticed as I've gotten older. Little moments where I walk into a room and forget why I'm there, or I struggle to recall a name that's right on the tip of my tongue. And I'll bet you've had those moments too. It's not uncommon after 70. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be inevitable. In fact, some of the top neurologists, the very doctors who specialize in brain health, have shared the supplements they take daily to keep their minds sharp, their memory strong, and their energy steady. And today, I'm going to share those with you. Now, I know what you might be thinking. There are so many supplements out there. How do I know which ones actually work? That's a great question. The truth is, not all supplements are created equal, and some can even be harmful if taken incorrectly. But the three we're going to talk about today are backed by solid research, recommended by experts, and most importantly, they're simple to incorporate into your daily routine. So, let's start with the first one. Omega-3 fatty acids, specifically DHA. You've probably heard of fish oil before, but there's a reason neurologists prioritize this one. Our brains are made up of nearly 60% fat, and DHA is one of the most critical fats for maintaining brain structure and function. As we age, our natural levels of DHA can decline, and that's when we might start noticing more brain fog or slower recall. But here's where it gets interesting. Studies have shown that people with higher levels of DHA in their blood have better memory, sharper focus, and even a lower risk of dementia. And the best part? You don't need to eat fish every day to get it, though if you love salmon or sardines, that's a great start. A high-quality fish oil or algae-based supplement, for my vegetarian friends, can do the trick. Most neurologists recommend around 1,000 milligrams of DHA daily, but always check with your doctor to find the right dose for you. Now, you might wonder, how long until I notice a difference? Well, unlike some supplements that promise overnight miracles, omega-3s work gradually. Think of them like watering a plant. It's not about instant growth, but steady nourishment. Many people report feeling more mentally clear after a few weeks, and over time, those little tip-of-the-tongue moments may become fewer and farther between. And that brings us to the second supplement, one you might not expect. Now, the second supplement that neurologists swear by might surprise you because it's something we often associate with bones, not brains, vitamin D. That's right, the sunshine vitamin does so much more than just support strong bones. In fact, research has found a strong link between low vitamin D levels and cognitive decline. One study even showed that older adults with a vitamin D deficiency were more likely to develop memory problems over time. So why is vitamin D so crucial for brain health? Well, it turns out this vitamin acts almost like a guardian for your brain cells. It helps reduce inflammation, supports nerve growth, and even plays a role in mood regulation, something that's especially important as we age. But here's the catch. As we get older, our skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D from sunlight, and many of us don't get enough from food alone. That's why supplementation becomes key. Most experts recommend between 1,000 to 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily, though some people with deficiencies may need more. The best way to know? A simple blood test can tell you where your levels stand. And if you're wondering whether to take it in the morning or at night, here's a helpful tip. Since vitamin D can sometimes interfere with sleep, it's usually best taken earlier in the day. Now let's move on to the third and final supplement, one that's been used for centuries but is now backed by modern science. Magnesium L-threonate. This isn't your average magnesium supplement. While regular magnesium is great for relaxation and muscle health, this specific form has a unique ability to cross the blood-brain barrier, meaning it goes straight to where it's needed most, your brain. Neurologists love this one because it supports synaptic plasticity, which is just a fancy way of saying it helps your brain cells communicate better. Think of it like upgrading the wiring in your house. Everything runs smoother, faster, and more efficiently. Studies have shown that magnesium L-threonate can improve memory, learning, and even slow down age-related cognitive decline. The typical dose ranges from 1,500 to 2,000 milligrams daily. But as always, it's wise to check with your doctor before starting. Now, you might be thinking, okay, these supplements sound great, but how do I make them work for me? The good news is incorporating them into your routine is easier than you might think. Let's break it down. First, consistency is key. Just like taking medication, supplements work best when taken regularly. Many people find it helpful to pair them with a daily habit, like taking them with breakfast or right after brushing their teeth. And remember, these aren't magic pills. They work best alongside a brain-healthy lifestyle. That means staying active, eating plenty of leafy greens and berries, and keeping your mind engaged with puzzles, reading, or socializing. Second, quality matters. Not all supplements are created equal, so look for reputable brands that undergo third-party testing. A quick tip: check for seals from organizations like NSF or USP on the label. That's a good sign the product contains what it claims. Finally, listen to your body. Some people notice subtle improvements in focus and memory within weeks, while for others, it's more gradual. The important thing is to give it time. Your brain didn't change overnight, and neither will the benefits. So, there you have it. The 3 supplements neurologists take daily to protect their brains after 70. Omega-3s for structure, vitamin D for defense, and magnesium L-threonate for communication. Together, they're like a dream team for your mind. But before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these supplements? Did you notice a difference? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience could help someone else on their journey to better brain health. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips on living your best life at any age. Remember, it's never too late to take care of your brain, because every day is a chance to feel sharper, stronger. Here's to your health and more vibrant than ever.